Is my instrument or the equipment is stable with respect to time? Hi, my name is Pradeep Chavan and today we are going to see how to conduct stability test. What is the uses of stability test? So let us start. First of all, what is a variation in the measurement system? There are two kind of variation. One is related to accuracy. Second is related to precision. Repeatability, reproducibility. These can be studied for the precision related variation. And bias, linearity, stability, CG/CGK can be studied for the accuracy related variation. So in this video we are going to see stability. So it is a study of assessment to determine if the measurement system provide consistent reliable result over time. So that is important. So different points are taken of measurement in different time to check the system measurement are stable and uh, application of this that you can take the decision whether frequency of the calibration can be reduced or the increase. So this is the use of stability test. What is the criteria for conducting stability test? So following are the requirement when you can have the stability test. So capability indices for the above or below are required minimum or maximum value. That is the CGK should be greater than 2%, gauge R&R should be less than 5%. No considerable changes in the environment condition, that is temperature, humidity, vibration. No changes in the operating personnel in case of possible operator influence on the measurement process. So there should be regular person. The frequency of calibration and adjustment are adapted to the long-term behavior of the measuring system. So you have got long-term frequency for the calibration. If you are calibrating frequently, then there is a no test required. So next, no defective part or the complaint for the production process regarding the characteristic to be measured. If there is a customer complaint or the problem is there, then you should not go for the stability test. You need to focus on the calibration. No considerable stress of the measurement system concerning wear, example fixture, clamp, caliper. So there should not be wear. So if this criteria is meeting, then definitely you can go for the stability test, and by the stability test you can decide what should be the frequency, whether that can be increased or not. If system itself at the beginning is not stable, then why go for the stability test? You go for the calibration and readjustment if required you can do. Okay. Now in the stability test you have to take the repeated reading over a period of time. Now you know the bias. So for the bias you have conducted, rather you have made the reference part or the master part. So same master part you have to consider. So this is the requirement of the reference part or the master part. So you have to measure the reference part and the XM value, master value should be mentioned, and this part can be made from the tool room or from the production also. You can consider this as a reference part, and the value of that reference part that should be mentioned or the labeled on the master. As a, what is this? When using a serial part, the reference value can be calculated as mean value at least 10 measurement using the calibrated measurement system. So master part value, how it will be calculated by calibration 10 times itself it should be measured, and that value should be considered. Yeah, you can say average of that value can be considered as a reference part master value. Okay. What is the sample size? Sample size should be greater than 3. So what is sample size? So one job is to be taken, rather master should be repeatedly measured at least more than 3 times. So this is nothing but the sample size. So if it is not possible, practically some kind of restrictions are there, then exceptions are to be described. What is the sampling interval? Sampling interval is nothing but when I can have the stability over a period of time, whether it is a monthly, quarterly, or 6 month. So that will be decided depend upon this requirement or depend upon these things. So CGK value, what is that? Then function critical or the process critical, that will be the criteria for deciding the interval. New measurement test method, no empirical data is available. In that case, you can have more frequency. Test neither time consuming nor costly. So depend upon these things, sample interval or the period can be decided for the test. Now question is how to decide whether stability test is okay or not okay. So when you are having the initial test, then you have to take the master and you have to measure the master for 3 to 5 times. So depend upon the n, that is either it is a 3, 4, 5, you have to select this constant. So this constant you have to take from this table. Here you can see this UP. Then UP is for the X chart, and for the standard deviation chart or the range chart, that is a this B. So this B you can see here. This is for the lower control limit and this is for the higher control limits for the standard deviation. Then whatever standard deviation for that particular reading you got, so that is to be calculated divided by number of n. So if you have taken the 3 reading, then uh, under root 3 will be there. So you have to plot the limit, that is upper control limit and lower control limit. Xm is the master value. So you have got X chart limit and you have got standard deviation limit. So as per the criteria what we have seen in the previous slide, you have to again conduct over a period of time the test. So you have to take the reading, and that reading is fitting in that particular uh, band that you have to see. So at the initial stage you have to draw the band, and later you have to only ensure the reading over a period of time are lying in the band. If it is lying in the band, then stability test is okay. If it is not lying in the band, then stability test is not okay. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.